I've got many funny stories about Ron. I've got many heartwarming stories about Ron. And I've got a few stories that, are unsettling. And I've got lots of insights that I certainly, with you two guys, I'm not going to share any insights.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Frankenstein and Dracula Do a Talk Show. We have a very special episode for you today. And let me introduce my co-host, Frankenstein.
Hi, everyone. New studio, looking good. Happy to be back.
And, of course, I am your other host, Count Dracula. And
Ba-ba-ba.
Thank you for that, brother.
Yeah.
Now, we have a very special guest today. You may know him from films like The Ice Cream Man.
Terrifier 3.
Or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. His name is Clint Howard.
Clint Howard, everybody.
Clint.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever tell you kind of got an interesting forehead?
Oh, once or twice, but, of my own design.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
It's his
Yeah.
trademark.
Yeah,
Yes.
most identifiable feature is big, green, imposing, lots of buzzwords used.
Okay.
What, look good?
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great on you.
Okay. On me. Okay.
And how are you doing, Clint?
I'm doing well.
Wonderful.
I'm doing well. A little frazzled. We're in pre-production on a film that I'm getting ready to co-direct.
Oh, very exciting. And what is the film?
It's called Another Ice Cream Man.
Excellent.
Oh.
Yeah.
The sequel to the much-awaited sequel.
I wish I could. No, it's not.
No?
It is a movie called Another Ice Cream Man. There is the only similarity between this movie and the movie that was done in 1995 is I'm being hired to play an ice cream man.
I see.
Oh.
It's a completely different plot,
Right.
different world.
Another ice cream man.
It's another ice
It's
cream
not
man.
another ice cream man, like another ice cream man film. It's another guy.
You could say that.
Okay.
You just did.
I did. And I'll say it again. It was another guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Or a creature. Or being.
Yeah.
Entity.
I'm playing the guy.
You're the guy.
I'm playing the guy.
You're
and
the guy.
Some people might call me a creature.
Oh, well. You're in good company then. Here,
Yeah.
'cause we
Right
are
place.
monsters.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? We monsters, we're a lot of people's fears. So we like to come clean and be open about these things and
Yes.
put on table.
What I'm in fear of.
Yeah, what are you most afraid of? For me, it's intimacy. But everyone has different things, you know?
I could understand that
Yeah.
answer coming from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have fear of bad television.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And do you want to name any names or let's keep it?
Well, there was a show a long time ago
Yeah.
that is synonymous with bad television, and it was called My Mother the Car.
Interesting.
And it was a sitcom back in the 60s where this guy, the lead of a sitcom, he
Born from car?
no, he was living.
Bit by
And
car and turned into car?
His mother died, and ended up her spirit was infused into this old Model T car. So it was like the TV show Mr. Ed, where
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
We know Mr. Dead. We had the
Mr.
monster
Dead, that was
version, Mr.
monster
Dead.
version we
No,
had.
this is Mr. Ed, and it was a guy with a talking horse.
Right. Okay.
Well, this was My Mother the Car. This was a guy with a talking car.
Right, like Knight Rider,
Sort of.
but not cool.
No, not cool. It was the guy's mother.
Right.
Do you know too many mothers that are cool?
Well, no.
He don't know mothers for very long. They're short-lived in his presence.
That's what I've heard about you.
Yeah, I'm more into virgin blood. That's kind of part of the whole vampire thing.
You got quite the reputation, And I'll tell you, you've got
Really?
quite an outfit.
Thank you.
That flip-up collar, that's
Well-
that's kind of Elvis. You got a little Elvis going on.
Certainly, I knew Elvis back
Yeah.
in the day because I've lived for a very long time.
Yeah.
I
Been
actually,
around,
the
been
movie
around.
Forrest Gump, great
Yes.
movie, but I have a couple problems with it. In that movie, it shows him teaching Elvis to dance. Not true.
Okay.
That was me.
A movie is just a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
We never thought
Chew-
that deep about that.
Wait a second.
Chew on that.
It's not real.
Well, no, it is real. It's
Right.
a real movie.
Okay. Right.
if something
You
exists,
weren't an actual ice cream man?
in a film I was.
Oh.
I've dispensed ice cream to others. Does that make me an ice
Yes,
cream man?
I think
Yeah.
Frank, I mean.
Yeah, me think ice cream man bar pretty low.
Yeah.
Well, let's not say that. Let's not put down the
No,
wonder
no,
for
no.
people working in the ice cream industry.
No, love ice cream industry, but not
The barriers for entry are quite low.
bingo.
We're talking about existence here. If something exists, it's real.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. So I exist, thus I'm real.
Movies unreal.
Right, a film reel. Because back in the day, before digital, it was film. And you probably used film when you were doing the Andy Griffith show.
They used film.
Right, you weren't filming it.
I didn't use anything, but
But the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
there you go.
I've done my research, folks.
No, that was film. Yes.
That was film.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you were doing that show?
When I started, which the Andy Griffith Show was my first professional job, I was 2 years old.
Wow.
I'm 67 now. So actually, my first year of employment was in 1961, in December of 1961. Wow. So coming up in a few months, I will be what, my 65th year in the entertainment business?
And what's your first memory? Like, do you have a memory from back then being on set?
Yeah, I do. I did a pilot for a TV series called Going My Way. And I remember I was just a baby. I was probably 3 years old. And I was banging a pot with a spoon and making a lot of noise. That was what the character was supposed to do. So they gave me a little pot and a spoon, and they told me to bang it together. And I have memories of doing that.
And is that what got you into making music?
No.
That came later.
Yeah, that was later.
Okay, interesting.
That's a whole other story.
Right. Well, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Looked like something was cooking in your brain.
it takes a while,
Right.
for ideas to. Thank you. You did Jungle Book, working with Disney. What sort of things happened on the Disney lot when you were a kid?
Oh, God. The only thing I remember about working on the Jungle Book was I got to briefly meet Walt Disney.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in the recording studio, the main scoring stage.
Yeah.
And there was a fellow playing the piano, and I believe he was one of the Sherman brothers.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was doing this marching song. My character in the movie was was
Elephant Man, right?
Baby elephant, not the Elephant Man.
Oh.
That's a whole other thing. I'm not the Elephant Man.
Oh,
I
Frank.
played a baby elephant.
Frank, really?
I did some research.
Obviously not a lot. But we know the Elephant Man, he's a great guy. He's not a monster. Let's just say.
No.
You
No.
did this. You did this. You think he's a monster?
Oh, no.
Okay. Just
No,
wanted to
no.
make that clear.
No, Elephant Man was a great movie, too, by the way. Mel Brooks.
Movie.
Yeah, The Elephant Man.
Right. We just know him.
We know the man.
I didn't realize that
Oh.
wasn't real either.
Oh, no, The Elephant Man was real.
Okay.
I believe his name was Robert Merrick.
We haven't seen the film.
Oh, yeah. No,
Is it
it's-
good?
You know, Mel Brooks
Yeah.
produced the movie, and it's
Oh.
very much a drama, but Mel produced a very serious movie.
Interesting. Well, we have a little bit of a problem with Mel because he made a mockery of Frank's life in a little film called Young Frankenstein. So we don't like to bring up Mel on the show, but
Just made me look like fool.
it's a funny movie.
Yeah,
but we're a
some
little
laughs.
sensitive
Some
about it.
laughs. Just made me look dumb.
Putting on the Ritz. You could say that. You wouldn't sound like how he does in that film.
Where were we before we started doing Peter Boyle? Because Peter Boyle played you in Young Frankenstein.
Well, me on the sidelines giving notes.
Oh, you were like a technical advisor.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
But still, you were upset with how it all played out.
Just not the vision me going for.
Yeah.
Things happen in editing room. You look different when filming. Make new movie.
Right.
Snip snip.
Okay. Gentle Ben.
Yes.
Now, that was a puppet animatronic bear.
No. There were actually 3 bears that were used.
That was a real bear.
There were 3 real bears. Yes.
3 different porridges too.
Let's stay. No more
Sorry.
jokes.
Yeah.
No more bits, okay? We're going to be focused on the serious interview from now on, okay?
Okay.
We won't sidetrack.
We had Gentle Ben was a very popular show for a couple of years on
Yeah.
CBS. And the star of the show was this 650-pound black bear. His name was Bruno. Now, Bruno had a stunt double.
Another bear or a human?
Yeah, and no.
Okay.
Human. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
sorry. No.
No, now I'm confusing you.
A real bear.
Sorry.
The other bear was Buck, and he was a little smaller than Bruno. He probably only weighed 550 pounds. And then the other bear was a smaller bear, but this other bear loved to swim. And anytime the bear had to do any swimming, they brought Drum. Drum was the third bear. So there was Bruno,
bear.
there was Buck, and there was Drum.
Wow. And how old were you when you were filming Gentle Ben?
I started out when I was 7, I think 7, 8, 9 years old.
Were you ever afraid of working with these big creatures?
No, not at all. The first time I really met the bear, they introduced me to him. He was in his cage. They threw a steak into the cage. He sniffed it and didn't want to eat it.
Interesting.
The next thing they did is they took a box of donuts and they threw the donuts into the cage. And the bear tore into that box of donuts like he was in a diabetic frenzy.
Wow.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm not a donut.
Okay, please hold that thought. We have to go to commercial break. We are doing a live comedy show.
We are back live in person for you.
We are interviewing Mike Mitchell from the Doughboys podcast and from the TV show Love and from many of your favorite things in the world.
We even have a secret guest. You must be there in person to see him and find out who it is.
It's a very surprise secret guest, but let's just say, full disclosure, you're going to want to be there.
Absolutely. Buy tickets now, link on screen.
The Stray Theater on September 10th at 7 p.m. Be there or be dead.
Scared. Oh,
I was going to say dead because I say we would kill them. But also scared.
there's scared rhyme,
Sure.
right?
Be there or be scared. Rhymes with... Not really, no.
Slant.
square?
Slant.
Sure. An Eminem style stretch.
Good guy.
Or orange.
Wrote song Monster. Godzilla?
Under the monster under my bed. Rihanna?
I got along really good with Bruno. I got along good with Bruno and Buck.
The other ones...
Drum was.
Drum. When the bear was in the water, he was pretty myopic about being in the water.
Right.
But I spent a lot of time around Bruno and Buck.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear that it wasn't scary at all.
No, not at all.
It's a risk that we're willing to take, like being on a show with monsters, you know. You never know. You
Yeah.
never know what's going to happen.
I have a feeling, you guys, this is kind of a risk-free zone here.
Well, just stay on the good side of Frank,
No.
Yeah.
because he does like to destroy.
Me get crazy.
Now, are you Frank N. Stein? Is your last name Stein? or-
No, like Zendaya. One word.
Just
Oh,
one.
I see. One
Frankenstein.
word.
Yeah.
Like Cher.
Yeah.
Right.
Share.
Now, check me if I'm wrong, but didn't I hear some story about Bride of Frankenstein?
Oh, let's not.
I just. We.
Wasn't a good deal? Didn't?
No.
Did you get it annulled? Was the marriage annulled, or was
So-
it an ugly divorce?
we
or-
don't need to go there, right?
No. I can be honest. Drac has a storied history with the bride. One night found Dracula in my bed
Oh wow!
with bride.
Clint, you have to understand. I mean, she was on her period.
Oh Lord!
I couldn't resist.
TMI.
I'm a vampire. It's the only ethical way for me to get my nutrients, Clint.
Then was there any? I heard there was a rumor about the werewolf, about Wolfman.
Well, we don't need to go there either. We have lots
To
of
get
tea.
back at him, me started other podcasts with Wolfman.
Oh, okay. Wolfie.
Yeah.
Wolfie. I know Wolfman. You know, there was a guy named Wolfman Jack.
A radio personality.
Yeah.
And you know, actually, we're using his equipment today.
It
He
looks
loaned
like-
us the gear for the studio.
You know, your finger. Those are really great. Those nails.
Thank you. I like to do ASMR with them. Have you ever seen ASMR videos? Hello, we're here with Clint Howard. He is our guest today on the podcast. And then people love that. They listen to it with their earplugs.
Fall asleep to it.
Oh, yeah. Now, I got to ask you, we've got some questions here. And
Okay.
now you have 265 acting credits.
Okay.
That's amazing. But outside of all of that, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to create music.
Yeah.
I'm a family man. I've got a daughter and a wife that we like to have adventures together. You know, like I said, I love music. I used to play a lot of golf, and I can't play golf anymore because I have 2 artificial hips.
Really?
Yeah.
You had a hip replacement surgery.
I had 2 hip replacement
Wow.
surgeries.
Me've had many replacement surgeries.
Yeah, it looks like your doctor worked on you quite a bit.
Oh, and me had to do some post-op, some
Yeah.
extra stuff over years. You know, hip replacement, foot replacement, brain replacement.
Forehead replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got another one of those booked for a couple weeks now from now, right?
Yeah. We'll have to take a brief break from show.
Yeah,
for
we're
it,
trying to
but-
bank a lot of episodes before he goes under the scalpel,
Yeah.
if you will.
How many of these episodes have you two fellas done?
Well, over the past 100 years, we started 100 years ago.
We started
We've
on
done
wax
quite a few.
cylinders.
We had Jackie Kennedy on the show.
Yeah.
We had Marilyn Monroe, and she was a good guest
Did she sing Happy Birthday?
to Frank, not to me.
Great day. Good day.
Yeah, not so good for me. Now, I've got to ask you, man. I've got to ask you. Our favorite actor out there in the world is,
Bob.
aside from Clint Howard, of course, Bob De Niro.
Bob De Niro.
We've never had him on the show, but you worked with him on Backdraft.
Yes, I did.
And how was he?
He's wonderful.
Yeah?
He's a pro. He takes his craft very seriously.
Right.
It was one of the best days of my acting career.
Yeah.
All kidding aside, he was probably the best actor I've ever worked with.
Wow.
I worked with several really, really fine actors.
Yeah.
And, you know, the list could go, Ed Harris was
Wow.
just spectacular to work with.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of actors. Nick Cage. Nick Cage is a really interesting, really good actor. He played you in a movie recently.
Renfeld.
Yes.
I was a consultant on that film, much
Yeah.
like Frank was on Young Frankenstein. And I will say, I like how it ended up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really was in there coaching him, and I thought he nailed it. I thought he nailed me.
Yeah.
I really think he did. Now, is there anything different about the acting styles of someone like Nick Cage or someone like Robert De Niro? And once the cameras stop rolling, are you able to kind of break with them and have a conversation with them, or are some of them just completely locked in?
No, you can talk to
Yeah?
actors. There's very few. I've only worked with a couple of people in my career that have been completely method.
Yeah.
That have come to the set in character and didn't want to have anything to do with you outside of the work.
Right. Okay. And I'm guessing Mr. Carrey, Mr. Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Jim is great. Jim's one of those all-time actors. I mean, he's a comedian, and what he creates is funny, but I've never been in the presence of a man like Jim.
Wow. And during filming of The Grinch, was he in character the whole time, or was he kind of moving in and out?
Oh, no, he would get in and out of
Yeah,
character.
okay. Because I've seen that Andy Kaufman documentary. It seemed like for that one he was really locked in.
Yeah.
But this is kind of a different approach from Jim.
Yeah. At the time, I hope he's not doing it now. At the time, Jim was a cigarette smoker.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of fun to watch the Grinch
That's funny.
blow a cigarette.
I'm sure we could pull up some behind the scenes of that, some photos that live out there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's just,
wonderful.
it's show business.
Yeah,
Me-
true.
Me had a question about Grinch.
Okay.
You know, me seeing that you done lots of movies with Ron Howard. How'd you two meet?
We met in the hallway of our home. We're brothers. And I met him when I was just a little tiny boy. And he's 5 years older than me. So, Ron, I've got many funny stories about Ron. And I've got many heartwarming stories about Ron. And I've got a few stories that are unsettling. And I've got lots of insights that I certainly, with you two guys, I'm not going to share any insights.
Okay. Was it something that we said, or?
No, it's the wardrobe department, to be perfectly honest, and the makeup department
Makeup?
leads me to
Makeup?
leads me to kind of keep my A-list
Your wits about
material, yes, in my pocket.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about in terms of the makeup department, because we just showed up like this today. But
We did a little mascara. That's
Frank,
it, though.
Frank,
Powder. I eat
I
powder.
powdered up. You're in front of the cameras.
Powder up mascara.
There's nothing wrong with that. Putting
No,
on a little
no.
makeup for the cameras, for the lights. These lights are bright, you know.
Well, somebody polishes your bolts.
Someone's got to. Someone's got
They
to
are
polish.
nice enough, yeah.
That's technically makeup.
True.
Sure.
True.
I'll go with that.
Me just on my bolts is me, so... But
Right, they're part of you because how long have you had those bolts in your head? Are those OG bolts or are they new?
No, new ones, new
bolts,
ones.
okay.
Bolts only last 8, 10 years, so probably 9th generation bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of fascinating insights you can get from watching our
And
show.
every once in a while, he has to go get a bolt job.
Right, absolutely. It's true.
Yeah.
And don't we all?
Always treat myself when I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they remove those bolts,
Let's really get into this.
is there
You
any?
can touch if you want.
No,
Me
that's
don't
okay.
mind.
That's okay.
it this little- tug.
I'm envisioning there being kind of an oily discharge when you
Certainly
loosen,
a pus.
when you loosen those bolts.
A goo even.
Yeah. There's...
Little
it
bit-
gross, need a... Like one of those pimple popping videos. Dr. Pimple Popper.
Have you seen Dr. Pimple Popper?
God, you guys are sick. No.
We're monsters.
Well, okay, that's a good point. You choose to spend your time on the www watching pimple popping videos.
So we
And
produce them.
cable.
We produce them.
And cable.
We have a big...
Watch it on big screen at home.
Oh man. Well, now is that public access? Is there like local?
Yeah, it's on the Glendale Public Access Network, Pimple Popping videos.
local regional pimple popping championships.
Oh, now that's a good idea.
Right after...
Hosted by Clint Howard.
There has to be a world champion pimple popper.
Right after darts on ESPN.
Would it be the world champion of pimple popping, like the most in 1 minute, or like the biggest pimple?
Distance.
Like,
Distance and accuracy.
oh, interesting.
Because when you hit the mirror, you got to hit the right spot in the mirror.
That's. I feel like I could pop a good pimple, a good big pimple with these fingernails. you know?
Precision with those, yeah.
Oh, right, but I might cut through a little too much.
Can I ask again how many of these podcasts you guys have done?
We've done hundreds of thousands. Why does it
Like
not? Does it
3 a
show?
day.
Does it seem like we've only done one?
Well, I've brought myself to this venue.
Yeah.
And we've talked about pimple popping.
Okay, let's move on. We'll move on. So, I'm sorry. We'll move on. The Ice Cream Man.
Yes.
The Ice Cream Man. A cult classic, if you will. Now, I hear there's a film in theaters right now. It's also called Ice Cream Man. What is the deal with this situation?
Well, you can't trademark a title.
Right.
And so there's been other movies called Ice Cream Man made.
Right. Okay.
I made one in 1995. There was another little knockoff movie made in the late 90s called Ice Cream Man. And then just recently, there's this movie that's now out in the theaters called Ice Cream Man.
Right. Okay.
And it's a wonderful premise for a movie,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, because an ice cream man is a Pied Piper. Children chase after the ice cream truck to get treats and it's to bring an ice cream man brings joy to people's faces. And so in turn, I think it makes a lot of sense that you can do a horror movie about it. Now and listen, I'm getting ready to make a movie called Another Ice Cream Man. And so we feel like that the idea is ripe for a lot of horror.
Yeah. You can take something so pure and from your childhood and subvert it, twist it on its head.
Yes.
And you're co-directing this film.
Yes, I am.
So can you talk a little bit about what you've learned maybe from being on so many sets over the years and what you've kind of picked up from these different directors? Because you've worked with so many great filmmakers.
Yes. First of all, and this is something I don't have any problem doing, I really care about telling the story. But more than anything, especially on a modestly budgeted movie, the whole key is to keep shooting, keep filming, keep shooting, keep filming. When in doubt, do a different take. When in doubt, move the camera a little bit, do a different angle. Because the movie really gets discovered in the editing room.
Right.
People make a mistake when they think that all they have to do is shoot the script. The idea is you take the story, you set up like the individual scene, and then you do a lot of different angles, and then in the editing room you discover what the real flow of the scene is.
Yeah.
That's sort of that's going to be my number one goal I have a great editor who I'm working with.
Wonderful.
Got a great cast. Danny Trejo's going to be in the movie.
Oh, excellent.
We have Paige Howard, my niece, is going to be in the movie. A guy named Mars Crane is going to be in the movie. We have Robin Sailor Zander is going to be in the movie. It's a wonderful, wonderful cast. And actually, my brother is going to do a part in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, I was in his first movie.
Right.
I was in his first movie, which was a movie a long, long time ago called Grand Theft Auto that he filmed in 1977.
A Roger Corman production.
And so we sort of made a promise to each other. I'll be in yours if you'll be in mine.
That's wonderful.
So it's a wonderful role. I'm not going to give away any secrets, but yeah, Ron's going to be in the movie.
Now, you were in Grand Theft Auto. Do you see any residuals from the video games that were made from that movie?
Oh, no. No. I don't get residual checks from video games.
Right, okay.
I get residual checks from the movie.
Okay.
And every once in a while, I'll get a $25 residual check from Grand Theft Auto, the movie.
The movie, not the game. They're separate entities. Okay, sorry. I that's why I wanted to ask.
Me curious as well. Glad you stepped in and asked.
You got to ask. You got to ask the question,
You know, Frank, I sensed that your accent went a little Irish there at that point.
Well, he spent some time in Ireland.
Yeah.
Well, met many people, made of many people, so accents slip in and out depending on, which person pipes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any... no, I'm going to...
No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
please.
I'm going to get canceled
No,
if I
please
say...
go ahead.
You got any German in you?
Yeah. Not from then. Not from then.
From way before then.
Way before.
And way after.
Way after. Figured should steer clear of around then.
What about Brazil?
I don't think you have a Brazilian finger, right? Is that right?
Brazilian finger. Got some Brazilian hips. Can do some capoeira. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably do a mean conga.
Oh, if they let me on
Oh
the
my
dance
God.
floor, if they let me shake it, the hips don't lie.
Not to bring the bride back into this, but Frank and the bride's wedding.
Yeah.
Dude, the conga line. You were
Stretched for
destroying.
blocks. Yeah. Leading it. Ra-pa-pa-pa-pa. Hey.
But the Blob, of course, the Blob won because he can really just... He's a blob.
Exerts no energy.
You know the Blob?
Oh, yeah.
We knew him. Of course, he's passed away.
What
But
happened?
He blobbed himself.
Oh, he just caved in on himself.
Foley.
Just kind
It
of...
was a freak. It could happen to any of us
Yeah.
at any moment.
You know, somebody ought to make a remake of the Blob.
Let's make it right now.
Who would you star as Blob?
Who would I star as
Yeah,
Blob?
what
You know,
A-list actor?
you know who would be a funny Blob?
Yes.
Jack Black.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
And he is one of our, people say, who are our last true movie stars? Jack Black certainly needs to be in that conversation.
I've always been impressed with
Yeah.
Jack Black's attitude and the way he delivers. You know, listen, he doesn't do Shakespeare, but what Jack Black delivers is really quality entertainment in my book.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can see heart in his performance.
Now, Art the Clown. We have a bit of a problem with this guy because he's kind of stolen the horror icon from us classic monsters.
Yeah.
But what was he like on set? But behind the scenes when the cameras weren't rolling?
You want a serious answer?
Yeah.
Please.
David Howard Thornton is a prince. And what he was able to do creating art was brilliant. You know, because the first movie that they made was like a $60,000
Very low,
movie.
but yeah.
And there was no screen direction. There was no character direction. He got paid $100 to play Art the Clown, and he invented it. He and the creative filmmaker Damien Leone, and there's another creative filmmaker, Phil Falcone, is kind of in the background.
Okay.
But it was really David Howard Thornton who invented Art the Clown. And the scene that I did in Terrifier 3 was an amazing situation. It was one of those great moments as an actor because here I was on a set of a horror movie. And I thought, and I know David. David, it was going to be fun to work with him. And I actually got into the scene with him, and I started watching him work. And what he was able to do without any dialogue, how he was able to communicate, and how he was able to just invest in the moment and make the moment soar. It blew me away. I again, he is such a mensch, and I nothing but the best for him.
That's
And I wish them all the luck in the world. I wish that I think they're going to make a couple of more down the road.
I hope so.
And I wish David then goes on and does other things because he's a really talented guy. Here's a little funny insight about
Yeah.
David: is David was a school teacher, and then he wanted to be an actor, and what he really wanted to be was a voice actor. He learned to do like 200 different voice impressions. And here, what made him famous was a character that doesn't say anything. Go figure.
That's hilarious.
Go figure.
Well, maybe down the line, there will be a moment where Art will finally speak up, and then he'll be ready.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Okay, and neither will he, because he will.
No.
Well, he breathes. But he
Well,
doesn't
you
talk.
can hold your breath because you're that kind of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
If you held your breath, they might have to loosen the bolts.
Yeah.
Sometimes, little gasp.
Yeah.
Send them out.
Lot of gas. This guy's got.
Are
some
we
bad-
are we going to go into the conversation about his gas now?
No, certainly
Don't
not.
have to.
Yeah, that would be good.
Let's avoid
Let's.
entirely.
I mean,
Let's avoid gas.
gas-related subject.
we're
Yeah.
filming a whole fart podcast tomorrow, so we'll save that conversation for later.
That
we
would
have
be good.
Howard Stern is coming on to talk about farts. But I said not bottom, just to make sure I'm not still on farts. I've moved
Just
on
go.
from that.
Just
Sorry,
But I'm just telling you.
but I'm but. See,
We
you,
can't
you've
help
got
ourselves.
jokes. You've got jokes.
Yeah, I could sit here all day, but I actually have somewhere to go.
Okay, we have one last thing to talk about with you, okay? Well, let's take it back to The Grinch.
Okay.
Because they're making a sequel,
Apparently.
The Grinch 2.
Apparently.
Now, apparently, do you know anything about this new film?
Apparently.
Apparently. All right, you're playing your cards a little close to your chest, and I appreciate that because you don't know who we are. We're monsters. We might be... Oh! You have the script right there? It's a very small, tiny
Miniature.
script.
Apparently.
Well, I'm trying to be nicer to Frank. He's written a script for The Grinch 2.
me had a pitch for Grinch 2 long ago, and I'd like if we could read it out.
Would you be willing to join us in reading his draft of the script?
Sure.
A little one page.
Yeah, just a
Okay,
one page.
One page.
Yeah.
Let's bring in these scripts. Now, I haven't read this.
Oh, Jesus.
Our producer's a bit of a klutz. I haven't read this, truth be told.
Sir, did you think about dressing up to do your job?
Oh. Oh, he's got the collar on. Yes, that's true. All right, so I'll read the stage directions. And yes, you'll be reprising your role as Hubris. And this is the scene, I believe, between the Grinch and Hubris.
Okay.
So this is Frankenstein's draft of The Grinch 2.
Okay.
Interior, Whoville Mall, day. We pick up the story 35 minutes after the original Grinch movie. We see the Grinch standing in Hoolister, his favorite place to shop. He is standing with Hubris, Clint Howard's character from the first Grinch movie. In the last 35 minutes, they have become best friends.
Wow. I'm really glad that my heart is bigger.
Me too, the Grinch. You're my best friend.
Hubris, I brought you shopping with me because I need help.
Whatever is the matter, the Grinch?
When me heart grew 3 sizes 35 minutes ago, me balls also grew. My pants don't fit anymore, so I need to help me find some pants that are stylish but cushioning and comfortable.
We flash forward another 35 years. The Grinch has passed away, leaving Hubris alone.
'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
So what do you think?
If I were you,
Yeah.
I'd loosen my bolts and take another pass at that.
Okay. Sure. Just a first draft. Any specifics on where I could get a little direction on where to.
Let me just look real quick. And
Yeah.
Look real quick here. The very beginning,
Yeah.
where it says, we pick up the story, I would start there. I would call this a page 1 rewrite.
Ah.
Well, that's good because it's only one page so
Yeah.
far. So we're not really deleting that much.
Yeah.
It's okay, Frank. You'll figure
was
it out.
my first go at it, so
You'll get there. You'll get there, man.
Okay. Thank you for being honest.
I'm sorry that that happened. Of course, I didn't read it.
I've probably somewhere read worse.
I'm sure that's true. Okay, that's
Probably.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear.
Okay, you guys did say that was the last question.
Yeah.
And you know what? That is the truth. We are monsters, but we are not liars.
You're monsters, but you're also out of time.
That's it.